A few of the key takeaway messages I hope you take from today as I work through my slides is, first of all, that ACL injury, and you know, I think we all expect, you know, over the first 10 months, 12 months that there will be neuromuscular deficits with athletes, but I want to talk about this idea of persistent neuromuscular deficits because that's something that I've observed over my years working with these athletes. Because of these deficits, I think monitoring is key, and we've heard a couple of talks so far today about the importance of monitoring. So bringing the laboratory to the daily training environment and monitoring these athletes throughout their return to sport, which is going to extend potentially 24 months and beyond throughout an athlete's career if they've had an ACL injury. The third message that I want to get across is I think injury prediction is tough to do. I mean, especially in ski racing, you've got a big piece of carbon fiber on your foot with a plastic boot that locks your ankle in and you're going 150k an hour down a hill. Chances are, you're at a high risk for injury and it might be tough to predict these injuries. But what I want to talk about as I go through this is how monitoring helps us to have a richer conversation with a performance team. And that's something that's definitely been my experience in working using this sort of approach with our athletes. So it's a high-risk sport. I mean, anyone who's ever stood on the top of a mountain, any of these sort of ski courses, it's terrifying. I mean, it's extreme pitches, injected snow, so it's essentially ice. And these athletes are relatively fearless. They just launch themselves off a mountain, unpredictable environments, and again, as I mentioned, it's a very high risk for injury. In 2010, I get this team of female skiers, and many of them are in a situation like this. In fact, half of the athletes on the team at this point are coming back from a serious knee injury of some sort. You're watching an elite ski racer here go off a jump. She's landing what's called back-weighted on the tails of the skis, and she suffers a catastrophic knee injury. And as the story goes through this presentation, we say ACL injury, but these athletes blow their knees up. It's very, very traumatic injuries that